You know, with the new Amway Stadium being built to host competitive soccer matches right here in Grand Rapids and the World Cup happening very soon, soccer is seeing a huge surge in fans. And riding that momentum is AC Grand Rapids, our own professional soccer club. They've just announced their packed Summer of Soccer lineup, and that celebration officially kicks off today. And we've got the tactical breakdown of what you can expect. We're going to get the perfect assist from our next guest, the president of AC Grand Rapids, Darius Barnes. Hi, Darius.
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited. Today's a big day for you. Tell us more about the Summer of Soccer and what's happening tonight.
Absolutely. It's certainly going to be Summer of Soccer. You know, it couldn't be a better time to celebrate and really enjoy the sport. You got a small event coming up with the World Cup.
Yeah, just a little thing.
Yeah, just a little thing. Just the biggest event in the world.
In the world.
But for us, just to kind of level set tonight, we're partnering with Graham to show a screening of the Summer of '94, which is a documentary telling the story about the 1994 U.S. men's national team and the first World Cup that was held right here in the United States. And then to bring it full circle, looking at 2026 with the World Cup taking place on our home ground now, we think it's a fantastic opportunity just to kind of look at the history of the World Cup and the U.S. men's national team to get us to this point today. And so just to being able to celebrate and nod and be able to bridge the arts right with the Graham and what we're building here with AC Grand Rapids. So we'll have that showing tonight and looking forward to showing it to all our fans.
Yeah, it's kind of a week preview because the next Thursday, then it's all kicking off. Where's this watch party happening, right?
Absolutely. June 11th is when it all takes place.
Right.
Mexico, South Africa, June 11th at Studio Park.
Right there in the piazza then.
Absolutely.
Or the outdoor scene.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
So it's going to be a huge celebration. It's going to be an optic. We'll have food trucks, we'll have vendors, AC Grand Rapids will be out there, and just being able to showcase the kickoff to the World Cup, right? And this is going to be a month-long celebration, just celebrating and being excited and, for fandom to really kind of express themselves.
Yeah, and there's a block party at Las Conchas, June, you said 19th?
June 19th.
19th for that too. So, there's obviously a lot of events coming up that you are going to be hosting and all about. But let's talk about your organization. AC Grand Rapids is a young organization. What do you got? Local partners? They've, I'm sure, played a critical role. How have things gone with the upswell of the interest in soccer?
Yeah, like I said, we couldn't be launching at a better time.
Right.
And this community is absolutely amazing in how it supports its entities and organizations and local partners and sports teams. And so we're so excited to be a part of that and to add to all the great things that are transpiring. We're really building right now as a club. We're building from the foundation. We probably have 4 employees of the club right now, and that'll soon grow. And that's how we're looking at this. We want this to grow along with this city.
You're literally building. I'm driving by the Amway Stadium every day, getting excited. When you see that progress, you have to be getting way more excited than most. Talk about what's happening at the stadium.
Yeah, Amway Stadium is going to be the pinnacle of this league. It's going to be really the crown jewel and a top-class venue here regionally. And for us to be able to call that our home at AC Grand Rapids, and for that to be really the cathedral that brings people together, that unites, every inch of this community from the east side to the west side and, from the north to the south. We want AC Grand Rapids to really be the glue and Amway Stadium to be the glue that brings, people from all walks of life together, whether you're, an avid fan that's followed the game and you have, your European club, or this is your first entry, to the game. You're just getting involved with the sport of soccer after following the World Cup this summer. And so, all will be welcome, and we can't wait to see that stadium fill up with 8,500 people just, absolutely infatuated with AC Grand Rapids.
You called it a cathedral, Darius, which is apropos because soccer for some, it's a religion, right? You got your soccer sanctuary right there. Amway Stadium's coming up for next year, spring of 2027. But let's, real quickly, before I let you go, World Cup stuff. What teams are you looking out for? How's the U.S. team looking this year?
Yeah, I'm extremely bullish on the U.S. team. We have to perform. There's high expectations on the U.S. team. Whenever you're hosting a World Cup in your own backyard, you're expected to perform. And there's generations of young players that are looking up to this team and trying to carry the torch. And so I think our boys are going to deliver on the pitch and make us proud. But there's some tough competition.
Yeah, who's the fave? Who do you think?
I would say France.
France?
France has a strong side. Obviously, they have one of the best players in the world in Mbappe. Spain is very talented up and down the board. but also Argentina, the reigning World Cup
well.
champions. With, again, small player Lionel Messi on the field. You can't discount him by any means. So we'll see. But whenever there's a tournament, World Cup, tournament style, is all to play for, and anything can happen, especially once you start to get to the knockout rounds and there's those matches of consequence. So I'm so excited. This is an event that comes every 4 years, and it's really a month-long celebration of the sport.
Well, it's going to be a year-long celebration as we continue to grow AC Grand Rapids. And, of course, don't forget next year when these matches are happening, your tickets are available right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've had over 1,000 deposit in the first 2 hours yesterday, and so we're really looking to continue to provide these opportunities for fans to put their hands up and to get in line to say, I want to be in Amway Stadium in March 2027.
Yeah.
Put your deposits down now.
You can do that right now at acgrandrapids.com, all the information that you need. And then don't forget, of course, the Summer of Soccer. You're going to see ACGR all over the place, at the Graham, at Studio Park, at Las Conchas. You can get all of that information at the website or follow them on social at ACGR Soccer. We'll be right back.